Let's Talk Careers with Sarah. Today is another episode. I'm going to talk about how you can define your dream job. You're perhaps not happy with your current position, you're not happy with the salary, you're not happy with the work environment, you're not happy with the hours, and you're not happy with your job title or description. So how can you define what is your dream job? When I started a resume writing business and became a career coach eventually, I did not know this is my passion. I did not really know how to actually get into the field. And I didn't know it's actually possible to make money off writing resumes. So a friend of mine told me that she has just graduated from her school to be a nurse and she was looking for a resume writer. And I told her, why would you even go pay someone when I actually can write it for you? But she said one thing. She said, well, if it's free, it's not valuable. If you pay for it, it is valuable. So she has found two people who actually do resume writing. One who is writing for $50 and one who is writing for $250. And she would come to me and ask me for advice. Since I know how to write a resume, she would come and ask me for advice and ask me, Sarah, who should I choose? The one who charges $50 or the one who charges $250? And I told her, don't go to anybody. Just go with me. I can do it for you. And she would say, you know what, Sarah, I'm just gonna go for somebody who charges $250. Then she already made up her mind. She already went to that person. She paid. She got the resume. And she doesn't know how to review it. She doesn't know what's right, what's wrong. And she would ask me to review it. And when I reviewed it, I pointed out some mistakes. There were contact information missing. Her name was missing. And I would just tell her to redo it and add some information. And she would say, you know what, you're right. I'm going to ask her to add some contact information. But the style of writing was exactly my style. And I decided it was a moment of epiphany, thinking I didn't know I could make money from resume writing. In my head, I thought she was the only one who struggled because she came from a different country. It was very hard for her, the language, and decided that actually this will be the moment to think about my skills. A person like that has skills of writing a resume, had made $250 an hour, $250 per resume writing. And for me, it was thinking, wait a minute, I'm gonna have to define that. I also love writing resumes and I also love writing in general. So I created a list of all my skills, what I really passionate about. I'm passionate about writing, reading a book, graphic designing. I'm passionate about marketing. I'm passionate about social media. I'm passionate about researching and all kinds of stuff that I'm passionate about, talking to people. So I have listed about, I would say 20 things that I like the most. And then I decided to create a Facebook page with resume writing services. Now, my family, my husband's family, were saying like, what are you doing? Everybody knows how to write a resume. This is stupid. And even my husband said that. And I said to my husband, really? A friend of mine had struggled. She really reached out to a professional. So I am sure other people like her are going to need my service. And the first client that I had was a teacher with her master's degree, and I had at that time bachelor's. And I was shocked. She actually needed a resume writer. And she would tell me, Sarah, I know you have posted an ad that you are a resume writer. I would like you to write my resume. She did not ask for testimonials. She did not ask for anything. She just wanted somebody to write a resume. She doesn't really know anything about resume. And she has a master's degree. She's a teacher. And I looked at her resume and I saw that it was written professionally. So I was saying, like, you said you never written one, but it looks professional. She said, I always hired a professional resume writer. And then I thought, wow, it's actually a trend. So I helped her. She was happy. She came back to me 2 years after to redo her resume again, to add her updated job. And that's what it is. That was it. Then I had another person who is OT, occupational therapy, who had a master's degree as well, and she needed help with a resume. I really did for her and she was happy. And then the third one was referred by my first client, who was a teacher, and she was a loan officer who was looking for a vice president position. So she needed just more than a resume. She needed a portfolio, a cover letter, a LinkedIn profile to be redone. She needed basically a lot of stuff, and she was willing to pay whatever amount just to get it out there, knowing that her work was done by a professional. So as I started writing and reaching out to more people and was referred to others, tagged on Facebook whenever someone asked for my resume writing service, I realized a lot of people needed help with the resume, and I was happy. I really was happy doing what I love doing. It wasn't something like I needed to do 9 to 5, and it wasn't something that I needed to be at a certain place. I've done it in my own home, like here, and I've done it in my own computer. Nobody was pressuring me with time and everything else. I had my own agenda, and when people would ask me when the resume would be ready, I would have told them my time frame so they will know when to expect it. If it was needed to do express, I actually did a resume within 2 hours for $650. So I was able to deliver what I promised. If it's express, it's more. If it's not, it's regular pay. So how do you define your career goal? Basically following my formula. First, you need to know your skill set. What are you passionate about? What you like? Even though you're not using it in your own current job, but you are actually have those skills and they're dormant. And my feel was, I don't want my skills to be forgotten. I have to use them now. Doesn't matter if it's at work or in my personal time. Then you have to see what out of those skills you like doing the most. Then you need to market yourself and say on the resume, let's say you're a graphic designer and you want to be a graphic designer for some company. Then you say what graphic design you like doing, what you know how to do, what softwares you know how to use, and exactly what you are capable of doing, showing a portfolio of your work samples. If you want to be a manager, you need to showcase your leadership skills that you are doing, whether in your community or in your current job or in your school. Whenever you have those leadership skills, write them down on the resume. And then you just talk about it in the interview. Talk about your strength, your passion, why you chose this career transition, why you are happy about it, and what you can do to make the business trust you and believe you that you are not actually going to go and transition again to something else. So I am actually going to go. So don't forget to subscribe and share and like this post, and I will see you next time.
Every single day